What up, YouTube fam? It's April G. Showers back to show with a reaction. This was a dono request, a donation request. They asked to remain anonymous, so appreciate you. Know who you are. So yeah, we got Kydd, Kydd, mandatory official video by Spencer A. Wolf. I have heard several things by Kydd, but I don't think I've ever reacted to him. The stuff I've heard, I've really liked. He is actually on my list to be on part 2 of my tier list. But the tier list, part 2 of the tier list, is being delayed for a little while for several reasons, which I'm not getting into. But it'll be done eventually. So yeah, I'm excited. As always, I'll provide the link in the description box, so please be sure to click on that link, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff after my reaction. Alright y'all, April G. Squad, fist bump, love y'all. Let's get it. Kydd, mandatory.
This is not about freedom or personal choice.
Yeah.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Hey, who would have figured that Biden is who you thought Trump was? The world ain't never been flat. The sun ain't the center of the universe, and I'll be just fine without being vexed. Do you think?
Well, damn. He's starting out strong, ain't he? Starting out with Biden, saying this is not about personal freedom, or this is not about freedom or personal choice, or personal freedom or choice, or something on those lines, which is actually what America is supposed to be about. And he said, you know, the world, who would have thought that Biden would be who you thought Trump was? And then he said, the world ain't ever been flat, fact, and I'll be fine if I don't get vaxxed. Facts. You know, I'm right there with you, Kydd. You know, I was a nurse for 20 years. I will not take anything, nothing, whether it's a pill, eardrops, eye drops, shot, vaccine, I don't care what it is. I'm not taking it unless it's been FDA approved for at least 2 to 3 years. And that's not just because of my own personal decision, but also based on my medical experience. Anytime a new drug is FDA approved, it don't matter what it is, a pill, like I said, pills, eye drops, eardrops, shots, vaccines, it don't matter what it is. The first 2 to 3 years after it's FDA approved, we, the public, are the guinea pigs to test to see if there are any long-term side effects from said drug. So, you know, me nor my son are going to be anybody's guinea pig for anything, period. You know, my mom, she took it, but now she wishes she had not. But you know, I'm not going to like degrade or insult or attack people who choose to take it. You know what I'm saying? That's your choice. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't, don't. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Just like with anything else. You know, if you, you know, claim to be pro-choice, you know, it's my body, it's my choice, then why are you personally attacking people and insulting people who are choosing not to put this into their body? That doesn't make any sense. That's very hypocritical. It just is. I was even blocked by people and told that, I'm helping spread the disease and killing people because I'm not getting the vax, which is bullshit. And I've seen many, many people say people who are not vaccinated that get COVID deserve everything they get, whether they get really sick, whether they die, or whatever it may be, and they don't deserve to go to the hospital and all this and all that, right? And, by that logic, that would be like people who are not getting the vaccine saying, okay, well, people who get the vaccine, say 2-3 years down the road, if one of the adverse effects or long-term effects is a stroke or a heart attack or aneurysm or cancer or whatever it may be, then y'all deserve to get that because you chose to get the vaccine. Not cool, right? That's not cool. I would never say that. I would never say that. All I'm saying, I'm not going to push my views upon anyone. But what I will say is do your research. Don't believe what the media tells you. Not when it comes to something that you're putting into your body. You know what I'm saying? I say don't believe what the media tells you, period, regardless. But especially when it comes to putting something into your body. Also, you can still get and spread COVID if you've had the vax. So don't get that twisted. Also, if you've had COVID, you have what's called natural immunity. My son and I both have had it, so we both have natural immunity. And if you look it up, you can see that if you've had COVID and you get the vaccine, you are at a much higher risk of developing long-term effects from the vaccine than someone who hasn't had it that gets it. So, I got my son and I found online where you can get these exemptions. So my son and I both have exemptions for not getting it for religious reasons. It's a religious exemption. Because I'm willing to do whatever it takes, And that's just me. You got to do whatever you feel is best for you, and I respect that. So respect, what I feel is best for me and my kid. You know what I'm saying? And do your research. It's all there online for you to see. Do your research.
Patience is wearing thin.
Hey, who would have
You're going to get me on my soapbox, kid.
figured dividing is who you thought Trump was? The world ain't never been flat. The sun ain't the center of the universe, and I'll be just fine without being vaxxed. Do you think that medications help? Cause doctors get paid to treat unhealthy patients. You're pro-choice when you're killing babies, but as fuck you get a vaccination. It seems like these...
That's kind of like what I said a while ago. When you claim to be pro-choice, he said you're pro-choice when you're killing babies, but then it's fuck you, get a vaccination. So when it comes to abortion, you're pro-choice, but when it comes to getting vaccinated, it's force people to get it. Fuck choice. So which one are you? That's what he's saying. And I agree. Also, it's obviously, it's very, very suspicious to me that they're mandating Americans more and more every day mandating Americans to get it. Yet, the migrants and refugees and people coming over from other countries, they're not mandating them to get it. That don't make any sense. If they're going to mandate Americans to get it, they should mandate people who are coming over from other countries. I welcome, whoever wants to come over here from other countries, that's fine. But, that's just very suspicious to me. Very suspicious. That's just me.
To treat unhealthy patients, you're pro-choice when you're killing babies, but as fuck you get a vaccination. It seems like these mandates are the new versions of segregation. Oh, you wanna go outside? Well, show me your medical documentation. Now we're in danger of ISIS invasions with hundreds of thousands of rifles with lasers, tanks, choppers, and Humvees. Thank God that our military's hungry. The fact of the matter, aside from your chatter, I believe in my freedom. The nation we live in is greater, you know it, just stand up for what you believe in. I live what I preach and I preach what I live with. The problem with what I am seeing is people don't think for themselves anymore. They just follow the crowd with a silent agreement.
He said people don't think for themselves anymore. They just follow the crowd with a silent agreement. Come on, kid. Talk to them.
Freedom. The nation we live in is greater, you know it, just stand up for what you believe in. I live what I preach and I preach what I live with. The problem with what I am seeing is people don't think for themselves anymore. They just follow the crowd with a silent agreement. I'd rather die with 10 lions than to live with 1,000 sheep. While you know to these pussies' feelings, I'll probably stand on my feet. Like what the fuck I'm saying is simple as 1, 2, 3. Don't pay my ass no attention with difference, so let me be. Now I know I'll probably lose some fans for this, but fuck them. I don't fuck with people that don't stand for shit. Can't trust them. Nowadays they pray for police banishment, but when duty calls, you think you'll be the one to answer it. Protect yourself. The only thing that's mandatory is what we represent. This is the land of the free. You ain't forcing me to do shit. Us down with no key and then tell us where we can sit. They just degrading everything our country's flag represents. The only thing that's mandatory is what we represent. This is the land of the free. You ain't forcing me to do shit. They lock us down with no key and then tell us where we can sit. They just degrading everything our country's flag represents. Y'all cancel people for being them, but turn around and be yourself. It's funny if we disagree, somehow equality gets shelved. If you got a right to be offended, bitch, I got a right to be offensive. And if you disagree, then you're the fucking problem.
If you got a right to be offended, then I got a right to be offensive. Come on, kid, talk your shit. And the hook is fire. And he talked about, they want to banish the police. So, okay, when duty calls, protect yourself. That's, and I've used this example many, many times. Now, the crooked cops, the cops that are crooked, that are racist and just cruel and crooked and evil, now, get rid of them. Deuces. I don't respect that, nor do I support it. But the cops that are in it for the right reasons to serve and protect have my respect. If someone's breaking in my house, this is the example I use all the time. If someone's trying to break in my house right now, what's anybody gonna do? If you hear somebody trying to break in your house, what you gonna do? You gonna call 911, right? And expect who to show up? Cops, right? Right. You ain't gonna call your neighbor. You ain't gonna call your family member in another state. You ain't gonna call the mailman. I mean, you're gonna call 911 and hope and pray the cops get here to get the person or people who are trying to get into your house before they get in your house and steal your shit and possibly hurt you and your family, your loved ones. Come on, bruh.
Us down with no key and then tell us where we can sit. They just degrading everything our country's flag represents. The only thing that's mandatory is what we represent. This is the land of the free. You ain't forcing me to do shit. They lock us down with no key and then tell us us where we
We
can
gon'
sit.
sit.
They just degrading everything our country's flag represents. Y'all cancel people for being them, but turn around and be yourself. It's funny if we disagree, somehow equality gets shelved.
Yeah.
If you got a right to be offended, bitch, I got a right to be offensive. And if you disagree, then you're the fucking problem. Maybe you should be more attentive. I'm not ashamed when I'm speaking my mind, and you shouldn't be neither. But if you can't agree to fucking disagree, then opinions can turn into ether. And
Facts. You should be able to agree to disagree. Agree to disagree with people without turning it into ether, toxicity, poison, without attacking people and insulting people. Be a grown adult and say, okay, I hear your point of view. We can agree to disagree and move on. We don't have to agree on, I've said this a million times too, we don't have to agree on anything, nothing, not one thing, nothing, to respect each other.
flag represents. Y'all cancel people for being them, but turn around and be yourself. It's funny if we disagree, somehow equality gets shelved. If you got a right to be offended, bitch, I got a right to be offensive. And if you disagree, then you're the fucking problem. Maybe you should be more attentive. I'm not ashamed when I'm speaking my mind, and you shouldn't be neither. But if you can't agree to fucking disagree, then opinions can turn into ether. And I ain't trying to keep y'all from crying, so why y'all trying to keep me from laughing? Apparently you can't be real without getting sent up shit's creek. Well, fuck it, then I'm the captain. I'll take the flag for it. You say that you're real, but you act for it. Trying to find the next bandwagon off the rebound like a fucking backboard. And they be like, kid, quit giving opinions, quit talking and rap more.
Go back.
Y'all for crying, so why y'all trying to keep me from laughing? Apparently you can't be real without getting sent up shit's creek. Well, fuck it, then I'm the captain. I'll take the flag for it. You say that you're real, but you act for it. Trying to find the next bandwagon off the rebound like a fucking backboard. And
Trying to find the next bandwagon off the rebound like a backboard. Basketball bars. But then he's basically saying people are just, riding on the bandwagon. Whatever the majority is doing, that's what people are doing. Just blindly doing it. Just because that's what everybody's doing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking for yourself, doing your own research, and coming to your own decision. Come on, bruh.
I'm laughing. Apparently you can't be real without getting sent up shit's creek. Well, fuck it, then I'm the captain. I'll take the flag for it. You say that you're real, but you act for it. Trying to find the next bandwagon.
And then he said, I'll take the flag for it. Come on, bruh.
Then I'm the captain. I'll take the flag for it.
I'm the captain. I'll take the flag for it. Bruh. Football.
And apparently you can't be real without getting sent up shit's creek. Well, fuck it, then I'm the captain. I'll take the flag for it. You say that you're real, but you act for it. Trying to find the next bandwagon off the rebound like a fucking backboard. And they be like, kid, quit giving opinions, quit talking and rap more. I be like, damn, for real, how about you go smoke you a joint and relax more? I'm kidding. The only thing that's mandatory is what we represent. This is the land of the free. You ain't forcing me to do shit. They lock us down with no key and then tell us where we can sit. They just degrading everything our country's flag represents. The only thing that's mandatory is what we represent. This is the land of the free. You ain't forcing me to do shit. They lock us down with no key and then tell us where we can sit. They just degrading everything our country's flag represents.
Yes, sir. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Salute to you, Kydd, for not being scared and for having the courage to stand for what you believe in. I try to teach my son, always stand for what you believe in, even if it means you're standing alone. Speak the truth even if your voice shakes. I tell him those things all the time. Salute to you, Mr. Kydd. This was absolutely tremendous. Holy mother of the real talk mothers. And even if I didn't agree with what he's saying, if I was on the other side of this and didn't agree, I wouldn't sit here and attack him. I would say exactly probably what I've said throughout this video about what my opinion is. You know what I'm saying? And I would just say I agree. I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree with him. You know what I'm saying? Because personally attacking people just because they have different opinions than you on, regardless of what it is, whether it's the vaccine, politics, religion, music, whatever it is. Personally attacking people, I mean, that solves nothing. It solves nothing. The media and the government's MO is to divide us so they can divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Simple. To me, it's very obvious. It baffles me how many people don't do their own research and just believe what they hear on TV. You know what I'm saying? And if you've received the vaccine, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've got family members. My mom is one. She lives here with me, who got it. I don't sit around and insult her and attack her or anything like that. Just like she don't sit around and insult me and attack me because I didn't get it. You know what I mean? It just, it don't work that way. And it shouldn't work that way. This is supposed to be the land of the free. And if we're not careful, we won't be that much longer, sadly. So yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Salute to you, Kydd. This was amazing. That was mandatory official video by Kydd. Produced, I'm assuming, by Spencer A. Wolf. And if it wasn't produced by Spencer A. Wolf, then the video is by Spencer A. Wolf. So salute to him as well. Y'all comment below y'all's thoughts. Be real. Be respectful, please. But be real. The link is in the description box, so please be sure to click on that link. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Please like this video on your way out, a lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. And I will see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.